Hi, my name is Emil Euaparadorn. I'm a physical therapist at the Aspire Center in New York City, Manhattan. Today we're going to discuss how to stretch the mid-back going backwards. This is a very important motion to do because most of the time we tend to move our mid-back going forward. And we do this a lot when we sit. And today we have become a society of sitters. We tend to sit at work 8 hours easily. During your travel back and forth to work, we sit. When you get home, we sit. So we're often in this fixed forward position. Rarely do we bend backwards. The problem is, the more we bend forward, your body will compensate and your lower back will start stretching, and then you start getting lower back problems of herniated discs. Or the more I'm flexed over here, my neck will look down and I have to compensate by looking up, and I start getting neck problems. So it's important that we learn how to bend backwards. So this spine model will show us that this is a side view of a spine, that we tend to be like this all the time. So we need to get in here and somehow kind of push our way back towards here. So I'm going to demonstrate a technique we could do while we're at work. Ideally, we should get up every half an hour, but I know it's not practical to do, so we need an alternative. So an alternative which I made up, which most people love because it's easy to do and you feel great afterwards, is simply doing this exercise over here. So you start with your feet on the floor, take your hands like this, interlock them, and then reverse them. And then move your hands all the way up, that's the key, all the way up, and lift your hands towards the sky. Lifting your hands towards the sky will decompress your spine. Take the pressure off the spine, it feels great. And then you can move your arms back, but chest forward 10 times. 1 and 2 and 3. And you do this type of seesaw action. And you feel a great stretch to your mid-back. After the 10th one, you let go of your hands, but make sure your arms behind your ears, and you pretend you're climbing an invisible rope by using only your shoulder blades. So you're just doing this type of motion here. So Dwayne's a great job demonstrating. The reason why it's so important to only move your shoulder blades is that way it only gets your mid-back. After 10 times of doing that, I want you then to pretend you're framing an invisible door frame. Put your hands out like this. Bend your elbows slowly and squeeze your shoulder blades backwards as you come down. It should take you 10 seconds to come down. It will force you to stretch out these tight muscles, your pecs, and contract these upper back muscles which tend to be so weak. So that whole procedure is only 30 seconds. So it's very practical to do. You feel great afterwards. And there's more and more research that's showing that when we're in this so-called dominant position over here, we actually increase testosterone, right? And we decrease those hormones that causes stress. So by simply being in this position over here, it can actually show blood levels changes to your body. So not only are you increasing your mobility, but you're also decreasing stress at work. And the two together makes you more productive at work, and it also reduces stress. The alternative to this stretch here is lying on your back, which is much more powerful but very practical to do at work. But I'd like to demonstrate this one as well. So can you please lie down on your back? What you do is you get a half foam roll like this, and then you get this anywhere from like Paragon or from Amazon.com, called half foam roll. And the key here is to take this, right, and put this on your mid-back where your convexity is, which is usually on your nipple line, or your bra strap is. Get rid of the pillow. Keep your knees bent, and you put this in the mid-back where it is said. Okay. Take your hands, interlock through your hand, and drop back. Keep your knees bent, and then very simple, just relax. The foam roll will push up into the spine, gravity will push down over here, it's a beautiful stretch. The key is to really breathe it. Take your time, breathe in nice deep breaths. When you breathe in, your stomach should go up, and when you breathe out, it should do the opposite. This will kick in your parasympathetic nervous system, which will help muscles relax. You do this for 1 minute, and after 1 minute, you take the half foam roller and you slide it up only an inch or 2, right? Or you could slide down yourself, and you repeat the process for 2 minutes. People love this exercise because it just feels great. It's the opposite of which we do all the time.